Finishing up day 3 of this juice fast. Today I woke up and I've been researching online about different kinds of liquid diets or fasts, not just juice, because I'm pretty broke right now. So I woke up and I had some green tea, and then throughout the day I had a little teaspoon of honey 2 times for extra energy. And I've heard of other people who've done this, so um, if you're a perfectionist and you want to call me out and say that I'm not doing a juice fast, that's fine. I just say juice fast because it's the fastest way for me to explain what I'm doing to people who are curious. But I'm doing a fast in my own way, basically to give my digestive system a break and to restrict calories to the point where my body shuts down digestion and focuses on burning up bad cells, unhealthy parts of my body for fuel and healing. And I'm very hungry, probably because I didn't have any juice today, which we bought a lot of carrots yesterday, so I'll make a lot of carrot juice tomorrow. I can't stop thinking about food, and not just like vegan or gluten-free food, which is what I've been focusing on and eating 99.9% of the time for the past couple months, but like Burger King and lobster. What is that? Red Lobster, which I've never even been to. I've just been having fantasies about all this junk food, which, is all the toxins and the addictions being pulled out and recirculating in my body, and probably the parasites that we all have making you crave stuff. But the struggle is real, and I dreamed about food, and to comfort myself, I'm saying, like, okay, as soon as this fast is over, I can go eat like 80 cheeseburgers, which I really shouldn't do and which I hopefully won't do, but allowing myself in my mind to kind of entertain that thought helps me keep going. And yeah, my skin is clearing up, and the left side of my body, my wrist, my ankle, my knee, not my knee, my wrist, hip, shoulder, and ankle are getting sore, but they're always sore and tight. But they're getting this feeling like there's gross, weird buildup in there that's being taken care of right now. So it hurts, but in like a okay, things are happening kind of way. It's like things are improving. My joints feel more limber, and I've been noticing that I don't know. You can't really see it in this lighting, and people are probably gonna think I'm like paranoid and crazy for saying this, but I feel like the left side of my face has a deeper, like very slight wrinkle here than this side. And most of my aches and pains in my body are the left side of my body. Um, And I learned during yoga teacher training last year that the left side of my body is longer than my right side by a considerable amount. And unless I do a lot of yoga for strength and for flexibility, then that the side, it's like when I walk around and sit and do all these things, it's like my body tries to compensate by squishing my left side down. And that's why all these joints hurt. And my left shoulder is crazy. When I went to see my friend and acupuncturist last summer, she did gua sha on me, where you just rub something hard. She used like a ceramic spoon, with oil on a part of your body, and it breaks up toxins and things that are inside your body. And my right shoulder produced almost nothing, but behind my left shoulder, the exact spot that always aches, and I can literally feel it tightening when I'm stressed out or in a tense situation. All of that came up with so much black stuff that you just see. It's not like it doesn't exit the skin, but you see your skin turning like completely black and blue, like a very bad bruise, but it feels very good, like a good release. So yeah, I know from the gua sha that there's definitely something going on there. And my left breast, which is directly across from the spot where I feel everything and the spot where I did the gua sha, is where I used to have my tumor, which went away with healthy eating. So it's really interesting. So far, I'm really hungry, but I am in kind of a meditative state. I'm really waiting to see when I break out of this cycle of just thinking about food nonstop, but I haven't felt too low energy, and my skin on my face and on my whole body just feels really soft, and um the left side of my face feels slightly numb. There's something definitely going on with the left side of my body. It's always the one that's suffering, which I think is really interesting because with Myers-Briggs personalities, which I'm really into, like I'm always reading books about them and trying to analyze friends and stuff, but um, my MBTI is INFP, which is like the most emotional and like internal, intuitive, driven type there is. We tend to be very like spiritual or religious and be kind of like out of the box and just really deal with life on an emotional and like gut level. Um, and in yogic philosophy, I learned also last year that the right side of the face tends to represent more of the masculine side of your internal world, and the left side of, well, not just your face, your whole body represents the feminine. Um, so, like in tantric sex, you're supposed to look into the left eye of your partner because that's like into their emotional depths. And when you can see people online do jokes where they'll take a photo of someone and like copy this side of the photo and then flip it so that it's two copies of one side of someone's face, but just mirror image, and you'll see that people's faces look completely different. And then when you start studying faces, you start to notice how different the left and right side is, and then you start studying what their faces and their eyes especially give away about their internal worlds and what their priorities are and how they're feeling and stuff. And um yeah, so I think that's really interesting. I'm a very emotionally driven person, and the emotional side of my body is suffering a lot. So maybe I just overuse it and I need to kind of rely on my thoughts more. But those are my thoughts for today. Pretty good. Um, Non-stop thinking about food, but I'm not like worried about me going crazy and breaking the fast yet. It's just like allowing myself to have these fantasies. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.